Countess once featured.
I'm with thee, and thy goats is the most capricious poet honest Ovid was among the gods.
Knowledge will inhabit worse than Job in a thatched house.
Man's verses cannot be understood, nor man's good wit seconded by the forward child understanding. It strikes a man more dead than a great reckoning in a little room. Truly, I would the gods had made thee poetical.
I do not know what poetical is. Is it honest indeed word? Is it a true thing?
No, truly, for the truest poetry is the most feigning, and lovers are given to poetry. And what they swear in poetry may be said as lovers they do feign.
Do you wish then that the gods made me poetical?
Truly, for thou swearest to me thou art honest, yet if thou wert a poet, I might have some hope thou didst feign.
Would you not have me honest?
No, truly, for to have honesty coupled to beauty would be to have honey as sauce to sugar.
A material fool.
Well, I am not fair, therefore I pray the gods make me honest.
No, truly, for to cast honesty away upon a foul slut would put good meat into an unclean dish.
I am not a slut! Lord, thank the gods that I am foul.
Oh, praise be the gods for thy foulness. Sluttishness may come hereafter, but be it as it may, I will marry thee. And to that end I have been with Sir Oliver Martex, the vicar of the next village, who hath promised to meet us in this place of the forest and to couple us.
I would fain to see this meeting.
Well, the gods give us joy!
Amen. A man may, if you of a fearful heart, stagger in this attempt. For here we have no temple but the forest, no assemblage but horn beasts. But look you, courage! Here comes Sir Oliver! Sir Oliver Martex! You are well met. Will you dispatch us here under this tree, or shall we go with you to your chapel?
Is that not here to give the woman?
I will not take her on gift of any man.
Well, truly she must be given, otherwise the marriage is unlawful.
Proceed, proceed. I'll give them.
Good even, master, what you call it? How do you do, sir? You are well met. God held you for your last company. I am very glad to see you. Even a toy in hand here, sir, and apron to be covered.
Will you be married, Motley?
As the ox hath his bows, sir, the horse her curb, and the falcon her bells, so man hath his desires. Yet as pigeon bills, so wedlock would be nibbling.
And will you, being a man of your breeding, be married under a bush like a beggar, get you to a church, and have a good priest who can tell you what marriage is? For this fellow will be joining together as they join the waves out. And then one of you will prove a shrunk panel and likely to the reward for war.
Not in mine, or to be married to him, even not. He is not like me and marry me well. And not being well married will henceforth be an excuse for me to leave my wife.
Don't help me and let me house.
Come, Audrey, we must be married, or we must live in Baudry. Farewell, O Master Oliver, not O sweet Oliver, O brave Oliver, but wind away. Be gone, I say, or will not to wedding with thee.
Is no matter. Never a fantastical name of Oliver shall flack the end of my calling.
Never speak to me. Do I really? But have the grace to consider that tears cannot become a man. We have not cause to weep because there's honey. Therefore weep.
His hair is a very dissembling color.
Something browner than Judas's. Mary, his kisses are Judas's own children.
His hair is in a good color.
Your chestnut was ever the only color.
Kisses are as full of sanctity as the touch of holy bread.
You have thought a pair of past lips of Diana, a nun of winter's sisterhood, kisses not more religiously. The very ice of chastity is in them.
Then why does he swear he will come this morning? And he comes not.
Nay, certainly, there is no truth in him.
Do you think so?
I think he not a pick purse nor a horse stealer, but for his verity in love, I think him as concave as a covered goblet or a wormy in nut.
Not true in love.
When he is in, but I think he is not in. You have heard him swear downright that he was. Was is not is. But he attends the Duke your father here in the forest.
Oh, I met the Duke yesterday and had much question with him. He asked me of what parentage I was. I said, as good as he. He laughed and let me go. But what talk will we of fathers when there is men such as Orlando?
That is a brave man. He writes brave verses, speaks brave oaths, swears brave promises, and then breaks them. Bravely. Who comes here?
Mistress and
Master, you have oft inquired after the young shepherd that complained of love over the proud, torn, disdained shepherdess. How is his mistress? Well, and what of him?
If you see a pageant truly brave between the pale complexion of love
And the red glow of fiery disdain, come with me, if you will mark it.
Come, let us remove. The sight of lovers, meet those in love. Bring us to the side and you shall say, I'll prove a busy actor in their play.
Sweetie, do not scorn me, do not pity me. Say love me not, but say not so in bitterness. The common executioner, whose heart the accustomed sight of death makes hard, falls not the axe upon the humbled neck, but first begs pardon. Will you, sir, be that he that dies and lives by bloody drops?
I would not be thy executioner. I fly thee, for I would not injure thee. Thou tells me there's murder in mine eye. 'Tis pretty sure and very probable that they're the frailest and softest things who should their congregates on enemies, should be called tyrants, butchers, murderers. Now, I do frown on thee with all my heart, and if mine eyes can wound, now let them kill thee. Thou canst fit to swoon, why now fall down? Or if thou canst not, oh, for shame, lie not to say mine eyes are murderers. Now show the wound mine eye hath made in thee. Scratch thee with the pin, and there remains some scar of it. Leave but upon a rush, the cicatrice and capable impressure thy palm some moment keeps. But now mine eyes, which I have darted at thee, hurt thee not. Now I'm sure there is no force in eyes that could do you hurt.
Oh, dear Phoebe, if ever as I ever may be near, do meet in some fresh cheek the power of fancy, shall you know the wound is invisible that the love's keen arrows make.
But to that time, come not thou near me, or when that time comes, afflict me with thy mocks, pity me not. As to that time, I shall not pity thee. And why, I pray you? Who would be your mother that you insult and exalt all at once over the wretched? Though you have no beauties, I can see no more in you than without a candle can go dark to bed, must you therefore be proud and pitiless. Why, what means this? Why look you on me this way? That's my little length. I think she means to tangle my night too. Now, baby, proud mistress, hope not after it. 'Tis not your inky brows, nor your black silk hair, your bugle eyeballs, nor your cheek of cream that can entame my spirits to your worship. You foolish shepherd, what first you follow her like foggy self puffing with wind and rain? You are 1,000 times a proper man than she woman. 'Tis fools such as you that make the world full of ill-favored children. 'Tis not her glass, but you that flatters her, and out of you she sees herself more proper than any of her lineaments can show her. But mistress, know yourself, down on your knees, and thank heaven fasting for a good man's love. For, I must tell you friendly in your ear, sell when you can. You are not for all markets. Cry the man first, he love him, take his offer vows, most foul vows will stop repairing love. Sweet youth, I pray you, chide a year together. I had rather hear you chide than this man woo. I pray you, do not fall in love with me, for I am falser than vows made in wine. Besides, I like you not. If you will not the house, just hear the tops of olives hard by. Come, sister, shepherd, that are hard. And shepherdess, look on him better and be not proud. It'll be true, all the world can see, none be so abused in sight as he. To our flock.
Dead shepherd, now I find myself might. Whoever loved that loved not at first sight.
Sweet Phoebe,
What sayst thou, Sylvius?
sweet Phoebe, pity me.
Why, I am sorry for thee, gentle Sylvius.
Wherever sorrow is, relief would be. If you do sorrow my grief and love, by giving love your sorrow and my grief, we're both external.
Thou hast my love. Is not that neighborly?
I would have you.
Why, never covetousness. Sylvius, the time is that I hated thee, and yet 'tis not that I bear thee love. But since that thou canst talk of love so well, thy company, for terrors physic to me, I will endure, and will employ thee too. But do not look for further recompense than thine own gladness that thou art employed.
So holy and so perfect is my love, and in such a poverty of grace that I shall bake it most plenteous crop, to glean the broken ears after the man, the main harvest reaps. Loose now, and then a scattered smile, and that's our look upon.
Knowest now the youth that spoke to me erewhile?
Not very well, but I have met him oft, and he hath bought the cottage in the bounds that the old carlet once was master of.
Think not I love him, though I ask for him. 'Tis but a peevish boy. Yet he talks well. What care I for words? But words do well, and he that speaks them uses them to hear. It is pretty. Not very pretty, but sure, he's proud, yet his pride becomes him. He'll make a proper man. The best thing in him is his complexion. Faster than his tongue could make a Francis eye to nail it up. He's not very tall. It's for his years he's tall. His leg is but so-so, and yet 'tis well. There's a pretty redness in his lip, a little riper and more lusty red than that mixed in his cheek. 'Twas just the difference between the constant red and mingled damask. There be some women, Sylvius, having Martin in far society, would have gone near to fall in love with him. But for my part, I love him not, nor hate him not. And yet I have more cause to hate him than to love him. But what had he to do to chide at me? He said, mine eyes are black, and my hair black. And now I remember, scorned at me, I don't know why I answered not again. That's all one. Remittance is no quittance. I'll write to him a very taunting letter, and thou shalt bear it. Look thou, Sylvius.
Phoebe, with all my heart.
All right, straight! The matter's in my head and in my heart. I shall be bitter with him and passing short. Go with me, Sylvius.
I prithee, pretty youth, let me be better acquainted with thee.
They say you are a melancholy fellow.
I am so. You love it better than mine.
Those who are in either extremity are abominable sorted. Betray themselves to every modern censure worse than drunkards.
Why, 'tis good to be sad and something.
'Tis good to be a post.
I'm neither the scholar's melancholy, which is emulation, nor the musician's, which is fantastical, nor the courtier's, which is proud, nor the soldier's, which is ambitious, nor the lawyer's, which is politic, nor the lady's, which is nice, nor the lover, which is all these. But it is a melancholy completely of mine own, compounded of many symbols extracted from many objects, and indeed the sundry contemplation of my travels, which, by all illumination, renders me the most humorous sadness.
Oh, then I fear you have good reason to be so. You need so much and have so little. As I fear you have sold your man, your lance is the other man's. To have just in poor hands.
Yes, I have gained my experience.
Your experience makes you sad. I'd rather have a fool's make me merry than experience to make me sad and travel for it too.
Good day and happiness, my dear Rosalind.
May then God be with you, and you speak in blank verse.
Farewell, Monsieur Traveler. Now, Orlando, you come an hour past your time. You be so tardy, never come in my sight more.
Come within an hour of my promise.
Break an hour's promise in love. He that will break a heart in 1,000 part of a minute. Well, it can be said of him that Cupid hath clapped him over the shoulder, but Lord him heart whole.
Pardon, my dear Rosalind.
Nay, you be so tardy, never come more in my sight. That is like you with a snail.
Of a snail?
I of a snail, for he carries his house upon his head, a far better jointure, I think, than you offer women. Besides, he carries his destiny with him.
What's that?
Why, horns, which such as you are fain to be beholden to your wives support. He comes armed to his fortune, and thus prevents the slander of his wife.
Virtue is no ornament. My Rosalind is virtuous.
And I not your Rosalind?
It pleases him to call you so, but I think he has a Rosalind of a better face than thou.
Now come, woo me for now I'm in a holiday humor, and much more left to consent. What would you say that I were your very Rosalind?
Well, kiss before
They might take a chance to speak before you. Great orators, when they are out, they will spit, and lovers lacking, more or less, matter. The cleverest is to kiss.
What if the kiss be denied?
Well, then she puts you to entreaty, and there the things do matter.
But who could be out being before his beloved mistress?
That should I, if I think myself your mistress. Else I should think my honesty brighter than my wit.
What, my suit?
Not out of your apparel, but out of your suit. Am I not your Rosalind?
Take some joy saying you are. Thinking of her.
And in her person I say I will not have you.
Then in my own person I die.
Oh, Faith. Die by attorney. The poor world is nearly 6,000 years old, and in all that time did not one man die in his own face. Did illicit in a love cause. Troilus had his brains dashed out by a Grecian club, but he did what he could do to die before him. He's one of the many patterns of love. Leander, he would have lived many a fair year, though heroes are none. Had not been born hot midsummer night when he went before to wash in the Hellespont, and being taken with the cramp was drowned in the foolish corners of that age found it was the hero of Sestos. But these are all lies. Men have died from time to time, and worms have eaten them, but not for love.
Do not have my right Rosalind of this mind. I do protest, her frown might kill me.
By my hand you will not hurt a fly. But come, I will be your Rosalind in more coming on disposition. Ask me what you will, I will grant it.
Love me, Rosalind.
Yes, Faith, I will. Fridays and Saturdays and all.
Wilt thou have me?
Art thou not good?
I hope so.
Then why do you desire to show me to thee? Come, sister! You shall be the priest and you shall marry us. Give me your hand, Orlando.
Pray thee marry us.
I cannot say these words.
Well, you must begin.
Don't you? Will you, Orlando, take this Rosalind for your wife?
Will.
When?
Why now, as fast as she can marry us?
Then you must say, I take thee, Rosalind, for wife.
Take thee, Rosalind, for wife.
I might ask you for your commission, but I take thee, Orlando, for husband. There's a girl that is before the priest, and Lord knows women's actions often run before their thoughts.
Well, so do all thoughts. They're winged.
Nay, tell me how long you will have her. I've had her.
Well, forever and a day.
No, say a day. Without the ever. No, Orlando. Men are April when they woo, December when they wed. Maids are May when they are maids, but the sky changes when they are wives. I will be more jealous of thee than a Barbary cock pigeon over his hen, more clamorous than a parrot against the rain, more newfangled than my desires than a monkey. I will weep for nothing like Diana in the fountain, and I will do that when thou art inclined to be married. I will laugh like a hyena, and I'll do that when thou art disposed to sleep.
And my Rosalind do so?
Oh.
She's wise.
Well, you can all be wise enough to see this. Lock up a woman's will and gladly lock all. Shut the doors and flood the casement. Shut that and go out with the smoke in the chimney.
A man who had a wife with such a wit might say, wit whither wilt.
Nay, you might need to check for that till you found your wife's wit going to a neighbor's bed.
What wit could wit have to excuse that?
Merely that she came to see you there. You shall never take her without her answer unless you take her without a tongue. Women cannot make all their husband's occasion. Let her never nurse the child herself, or she will read it like a fool.
It is 2 hours, Rosalind. I must leave.
Bless you, love, I cannot love you too early.
I must attend the Duke at the dinner. At 2 o'clock he will be with me again.
By my silks, and by all pretty folks that are not dangerous, if you break one jot of your promise, or come one near 100th hour, I will give you the most pathetically great promise, the most hollow lover, and the most unworthy of she that you do call your Rosalind. I think we chosen out of the course that I am unfaithful. Therefore, beware your censure. And keep your promise.
I know less religion than if thou were indeed my Rosalind. So do.
Time is the justice that tries all such offenders. Let time try. Adieu.
You have simply misused our sex and your love prayed. You shagged your doublet and hose plucked over her head to show the world that the bird has come to her own nest.
As my pretty little Gus. Thou amused her and fathomed deep I'm in love. But it cannot be sounded. My action has no depth like the Bay of Portugal.
Or rather bottomless, that as fast as you pour affection in, it runs out.
That wicked bastard of Venus, the god of thought conceived as spleen born of madness. Let that blind, rascally boy who abuses everyone's eyes because his owner out, let him be the judge of how deep I am in love. I tell thee, Aliena, I cannot be out of the sight of Orlando. I'll go find a shadow inside till he come.
And I'll sleep. Was he that hath killed the deer?
'Twas I, sir.
That's presented to the Duke, like a Roman conqueror. You would do well to set the deer's horns upon his head for a branch of victory. Have you no song, Forester, for this purpose?
Yes, sir.
Sing it, or no matter how it be in tune, so it make noise enough.
What shall he have that killed the deer? His leather skin and horns to wear. Take you no scorn to wear a horn. It was a crest ere thou wast born. Thy father's father bore it, and thy mother wore it. The horn, the lusty horn, is not a thing to laugh to scorn. How now, what say you? It's not 2 o'clock in here, much Orlando.
I warn you, with pure heart, double brain, he hath taken his bow and arrow and has gone forth to sleep. Who comes here?
My errand is to you, fair youth. My gentle pity bid me give you this. I know not the contents, but as I guess, from the stern brow of waspish action, which she did use as she was writing it, it bears an angry tale. Pardon me, I go to kill this messenger.
Patience yourself would startle at this letter and play the swagger. Return this for all. She says that I am not fair, that I lack manners, that she could not love me were men as rare as Phoenix. Her love is not the hair that I do hunt my rights, she would be so. Well, shepherd, I say this is of your own invention.
No, I protest. I know not the contents. Phoebe did write it.
No, I know her hand. 'Tis a leathern hand, a freestone colored hand. I verily did think she was wearing her old gloves, but 'twas her hand. She's a huswife's. I say this is a man's invention, and his hand.
Sure, it is hers.
Why, it is a challenger's style. She devised me like Turk to Christian. Women's gentle brain could not drop forth such giant rude invention. You hear it?
So please you, for I never heard yet heard too much of Phoebe's cruelty.
She vapes me! Mark how the tyrant writes. Hath the god shepherd turned, that a maiden's heart hath burned. Can one rail thus?
Call you this rail?
Why, thy God had laid apart, wouldst thou with a woman's heart ever hear such railing? Whilst the eyes of men did wound me that could do no vengeance to me, meeting me a beast. If the sport of your bright eye have power to raise such love in mine, the laughing meetings bring back what they work in mouth back. Whilst you try me, I will love, how the night affairs move. He that brings this love to thee, little knows this love in me, and by him seal up thy mind, that whether that thy youth and kind will the faithful offer take of me and all that I can make, or else by him my love to deny, and then I'll study how to die.
Call you this chiding?
Alas, poor shepherd. Do you pity him? No, he deserves no pity. Wilt thou love such a woman? To make thee an instrument and play false strains upon thee? Not to be a whore. Go your ways, I see love hath made thee a tame snake. But tell her that if she does love me, then I entreat her to love thee. And if she does not love me, well, then I still entreat her to love thee. And some of her alms.
Morning. Pharaoh, playing with you. Nowhere in the province this horse lands a deep coat fenced about with olive trees.
West of this place, down by the neighbor bottom, the rank of the murmuring stream doth bring to the place left on your right hand is the house, but at this hour doth keep itself. There's none within.
You said, I may profit by tongue, then should I know you by description. Such garments and such years. The boys, they are female. They bestows himself like a ripe sister, the woman low and fair, very wrong. Are not you the owner of the house that you inquired?
It is no boast being asked to say we are.
Orlando doth commend him to you both, and to that youth he calls his Rosalind, he sends this bloody napkin.
And what would you understand of this?
Some of them are ashamed if you want to know what man I am, and where, and how, and why this handkerchief is stained.
I pray you, tell it.
When last time Orlando parted, you have to promise to return again, within an hour, and hasten through the forest, chewing the food of sweet and bitter fancy. Lo! What befell? He threw his eye aside, and marked what object did present itself. Under an oak whose boughs were moist with age and high-top bold with dry antiquity, a wretched, ragged man lay sleeping on his back. About his neck, a green and gilded snake had wreathed itself, whose head, nimble in threats, approached the opening of his mouth. Suddenly, seeing Orlando, the snake unlinked itself, and with a dented glides did slip away into a bush, under which bush's shade a lioness, with udders all drawn dry, lay couching head on ground with cat-like watch when that the sleeping man should stir. For 'tis the royal disposition of that beast to prey on nothing that doth seem as dead. This seen, Orlando approached the man and found it to be his brother, his elder brother.
Oh, I have heard him speak of that same brother, and he did render him the most unnatural that ever did live amongst men.
And well he should so do, for well, he was unnatural.
But Orlando, did they make him there food to suck the hungry lioness?
But twice did he turn his back and purpose so, but kindness nobler ever than revenge, and nature stronger than his just occasion made it to battle for the lioness, who quickly fell before him, from which hurling out of the miserable slumber, I woke.
Are you his brother?
Must he be rescued?
Did you so often try to kill him?
'Twas I, but 'tis not I do not shame to tell you what I was, since my conversion so sweetly tastes, being the thing I am.
But a bloody napkin!
Fine. When first and last betwixt us two tears, our countenance had most kindly behaved as how I came into that desert place. In brief, he led me to the gentle Duke, who gave me fresh array and entertainment, committing me unto my brother's love, who led me instantly unto his cave, there stripped himself, and here, upon his arm, the lioness had torn some flesh away, which all this while had bled. And he fainted, and cried in fainting upon Rosalind. Brief, I recovered the wound, bound him up, and, after some small space, being strong at heart, he sent me, stranger as I am, to tell you this story that he might excuse his broken promise, and to give this napkin dyed in his blood to that shepherd youth that he in sport doth call Rosalind.
Sweet Ganymede! Cousin Ganymede?
Many will swoon when they do look on blood.
There is more in it.
Cousin Ganymede!
Oh, look, he recovers.
I would I were at home.
I'll lead you thither. Pray, take him by the arm.
Be of good cheer. You, a man, you lack a man's heart.
Oh, they say to you, brother, would think this was well counterfeited. Tell Orlando how well I counterfeited just to pay how?
This is not counterfeit. There's too great testimony in your complexion that this was a passion of earnest.
Counterfeit! I assure you.
Well then, counterfeit to be a man.
I faith, but I tell you, I should have been born a woman.
Come, draw you homewards, you look paler and paler. Good sir, will you go with us?
Well, that will I, for I must bear answer back when you respond to my brother, Rosalind.
I shall devise something. But remember to tell your brother how well I counterfeit. Will you go?
We shall find a time, Audrey. Patience, gentle Audrey.
Faith, the priest was good enough, for all the old gentlemen say.
A most wicked Sir Oliver, Audrey, a most vile mar text. But, Audrey, there is not a youth in this forest who lays claim to you.
Aye, I know who 'tis. He has no love for me in this world. But here comes the man you mean.
Tis meat and drink to me to see a clown. We that are of good wits have much to answer for. We shall be flouting, we cannot hold.
Good evening, Audrey.
God, good evening, William.
And good evening to you, sir.
Good evening, friend. Cover thy head. Cover thy head. I prithee, be covered. How old are you, friend?
5 and
20, sir. A ripe age.
is my name Will.I.am? William, sir.
Fair name. Was born in the forest here.
Aye, sir, I thank God.
Thank God, a good answer. Art rich?
Faith, sir, so-so.
So is good, very excellent good. It is not, it is but so. Art thou wise?
Aye, sir, I have a pretty wit.
Oh, thou sayest well. I do now remember a saying, the fool doth think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. The heathen philosopher, when he had a desire to eat a grape, would open his lips when he put it to his mouth, meaning thereby that grapes were made to eat and lips to open. You do love this maid?
I do, sir.
Give me your hand. Art thou learned?
No, sir.
Then learn this of me. To have is to have. For it is a figure in rhetoric that drink being poured out of a cup into a glass by the filling of one doth empty the other. And all your writers do contend that ipsi is he. Now you are not ipsi, for I am he.
Which he, sir?
He, sir, that must marry this woman. Therefore, you clown, abandon, which is in the vulgar leave, the society, which in the boorish is company, of this female, which in the common is woman, which together is, abandon the society of this female, or, clown, thou perishest, or, by better understanding, diest. Or to which I kill thee, make thee away, translate thy life into death, thy liberty into bondage. I will deal the poison with thee, or bastinado, or in steel. I will bend thee with the infection, I will overrun thee with policy. I will kill thee in 150 ways. Therefore tremble and depart.
Do, good William.
God bless you, Mary, sir.
Our master and mistress is full. Come, away, away!
Trip laundry, I attend.
Is it possible that in some little acquaintance you should like her, but seeing you should love her, and loving woo, and wooing she should grant? Will they not persevere to enjoy her?
Neither call the giving is into question, that the poverty of her, or the small acquaintance my sudden consenting, nor her sudden wooing. Say with me that I love Elena, say with her that she loved me. Consent with both that we may love each other. It is to your benefit. For my father's house, and all the revenue that was also Royland's, will I estate upon you, and here live the rest of my life a shepherd.
You have my consent. Go to your Alabina. You shall be married tomorrow, only the Duke and all his contented followers. Look, here comes my Rosalind.
God save you, brother.
And you, fair sister.
Oh, my dear Orlando, how it grieves me to see that where thy heart is laid.
Oh, my arm.
Thought it was thy heart that had been wounded with the claws of a lion.
Wounded it is, but the eyes of a lady.
As I see where you are. Nay, it is true. There was never anything so sudden as the fight of two rams, or Caesar's personical brand of I came, I saw, I conquered. Did your brother and my sister not meet? They looked. Not look, but they loved. Not love, but they asked what was the reason? Did not know the reason, but they sought the remedy. And thus the two of them will climb a pair of stairs to marriage incontinent. Or else be incontinent before marriage. They're in the very wrath of love. Love's gonna part them.
They shall be married tomorrow. Bid the Duke the nuptial. But oh, what a bitter thing it is to look into happiness through another man's eyes. By this time tomorrow, I shall be so much the more at the height of heart heaviness by how much I see my brother happy for having what he wishes for.
Why then tomorrow can I not serve your turn for Rosalind?
I can no longer live by thinking.
I will weary you then no longer with idle talking. Know this of me, for now I speak to some good purpose, that I know you are a gentleman of good conceit. I say this not so much that you should bear a good opinion of me, but in such that I know you are. I have, since I was 3-year-old, conversed with a magician, one most profound in his art, and yet not damnable. I think it not impossible, if you're not inconvenient to you, that tomorrow when your brother marries Aliena, so you shall marry Rosalind. Do not think it impossible tomorrow to set her before you, even as she is, without any danger.
Speakest to you in sober meanings?
In my life, which I tender dearly, although I say I'm a magician. Therefore, get you your best array. With your friends, for you shall be married tomorrow. To Rosalind, you will. Look, here comes a lover of mine, and a lover
to be made of sighs and tears, and so my for Phoebe.
And I for Ganymede.
Die for Rosalind.
Die for or no woman.
It is to be all made of faith and service, and so my for Phoebe.
And I for Ganymede.
Die for Rosalind.
Die for no woman.
It is to be made of fantasy, all made of passion and all made of wishes, all adoration, duty and observance, all humbleness, patience and impatience, all purity, all trial, and all observance, and so my for Phoebe.
And so am I for Ganymede.
So am I for Rosalind.
So am I for no woman.
If this be so, why blame you me to love you?
If this be so, why blame me to love you?
This be so, I blame you me to love you.
Who do you speak to? Why blame you me to love you?
To her who's not here. And cannot hear.
Nay, no more of this. 'Tis like the howling of Irish wolves against the moon. I will content you if what pleases you contents you. I will satisfy you if I ever satisfied man. I would marry you if I ever marry woman, and I'll be married tomorrow. Therefore, as you love Phoebe, meet. As you love Rosalind, meet. And as I love no woman, meet! I have given you all commands, go!
I'll not fail if I live.
Nor I!
Nor I. Tomorrow is the joyful day, Audrey. Tomorrow will we be married.
I do hope that it is no dishonest desire to be a woman of the world. You must do the Banished Duke's pages.
Well, that's honest stuff.
My troth, well met. Come sit, and a song.
We're for use in the middle.
Shall we clap into his round without coughing or spitting or saying or of course, which are the only prologues to that voice?
Faith, and both industry like two gypsies on a horse.
A 1, 2, 3 was a lover in his vest with the hay and hoe and a hay and on the door the green cornfields did pass. In the springtime, the only pretty green time when birds do sing, hey, ding-a-ding, ding, sweet lovers, love the spring. When birds do sing, hey, ding-a-ding, ding, sweet lovers, love the spring. Between the acres to the right, with the hay and hoe and a hay and on the pretty country folks would lie. In the springtime, the only pretty green time when the birds do sing, hey, ding-a-ding, ding, sweet lovers, love the spring. When birds do sing, hey, ding-a-ding, ding, sweet lovers, love the spring. Went through the trees and birds to sing. Went through the trees and birds to sing. So therefore take the present time with the hay and hoe and a hay and young hobbies around with the brine. In the springtime, the only pretty green time when birds do sing, hey, ding-a-ding, ding, sweet lovers, love the spring. When birds do sing, hey, ding-a-ding, ding, sweet lovers, love the spring. Went through the trees and birds to sing. Went through the trees and birds to sing.
Truly, young gentlemen, though there was no great matter in the ditty, yet the note was very untunable.
You are deceived, sir. We kept our time. We not lost our time.
By my troth, I cannot put time lost to hear such a foolish song. God be with you, and God mend your voices. Come, come.
Dost thou believe, Orlando, that the boy can do all this that he hath promised?
Sometimes we believe it, sometimes not. Don't fear. Nay, go. I need to go and get fear.
Come back, still urged. Odin said, if I were the Rosalind would bestow her on this here Orlando, that would I, had I kingdoms to give with her.
You, Orlando, you say that you'll receive her if I bring her forth?
That would I, were I of all kingdoms king.
And you, Phoebe, you say that you'll marry me if I ever marry women.
That will I, should I die the hour after.
Or else refusing me, you will marry this here faithful shepherd.
So is the bargain.
You say that you'll marry me if she will not have me.
But to have her in death, we're both one thing.
I have promised to make all these matters even. Keep you your word, O Duke, and you'll give your daughter, you yours, Orlando, that you'll receive her.
Keep your word, Phoebe, that you'll marry me, or else, refusing me, marry Sylvius. Keep your word.
so is that you'll have her if she refuses me. Thus I must go forth to make all this even.
I do remember in this shepherd boy some lively touches of my daughter's favor.
Lord, when I first ever saw him, I thought he was a brother to your daughter. But, my good Lord, this boy is forest-born. He's been tutored in the rudiments of many desperate studies by his uncle, whom he claims to be a great magician, obscured in the circle of the forest.
There is sure another flood forward. These couples are coming to the ark. Here comes a pair of very strange beasts, which in all tongues are called fools.
Salutations and greetings to you all.
Goodbye, Lord. Thank you, welcome. This is the motley round of gentlemen that I so often met with in the forest. He has been a courtier, he swears.
You may doubt that. Let him put me to my purgation. I have trod a measure, I have flattered a lady, I have been politic with my friend, smooth with my enemy, I have undone 3 tailors, I have had 4 quarrels, and like to have fought one.
And how is that taken up?
Faith, we met and found the quarrel was upon the 7th cause.
How? 7th cause. Good, my lord, like this fellow.
I like him very well.
Guiled you, sir, I desire you of the like. I press in here, sir, amongst the rest of the country copulatives, to swear and to forswear, according as marriage binds and blood breaks. A poor version, sir, an ill-favored thing, sir, but mine own. A poor humor of mine, sir, to take that no man else will. Rich honesty dwells like a miser, sir, in a poor house, as your pearl in your foul oyster.
By my faith, he's very swift and sententious.
According to the fool's bolt, sir, and other such dulcet diseases.
But with the 7th cause, how do you find a quarrel with the 7th cause?
Upon a lie 7 times removed, bear your body more seeming, Audrey. As thus, sir, I did dislike the cut of a certain courtier's beard. He sent me word, if I said his beard was not well cut, he was in the mind that it was. This is called the retort courteous. If I sent him word again his beard was not well cut, he would send me word he cut it to please himself. This is known as the quid modest. If again it was not well cut, he disabled my judgment. This is known as the reply churlish. If again it was not well cut, he would say, I spake not true. This is known as the reproof valiant. If again it was not well cut, he would say, I lied. This is known as the counter-check quarrelsome, and so the lie circumstantial and the lie direct.
And how oft did you say his beard was not well cut?
I durst go no further than the lie circumstantial, nor he durst not give me the lie direct, and so we measured swords and parted.
Can you nominate now in order the degrees of that lie?
Oh, sir, we quarrel in print by the books, sir. As you have books for good manners, so I will nominate you in order the degrees of the lie. The first, the retort courteous. The second, the quip modest. The third, the reply churlish. The fourth, the reproof valiant. The fifth, the counter-check quarrelsome. The sixth, the lie circumstance. And the seventh, the lie direct. All of these you may avoid but the lie direct, which you may avoid even too with an if. I knew when 7 justices could not take a quarrel, but when the parties were met themselves, one of them thought of an if. As in, if you said so, then I said so. And so they shook hands and swore brothers. Your if is the only peacemaker, so much virtue in if.
Is this not a rare fellow, my lord? It's as good as anything. Yet a fool.
He uses his folly like a stalking horse, and in the presentation of that he shoots his wit.
Then is there mirth in heaven, when earthly things may even atone together. We do perceive thy daughter. Hymen from heaven brought her. They brought her hither, that thou might join the hands of hers, whose heart within is dissonance.
I have no father if you be not he. Or no husband if you be not he.
If there be truth in sight, you are my daughter.
There be truth in sight, you are my Rosalind.
If sight and shape be true, why then, my lover too.
I have no father if you be not he. No husband if you be not he. Nor ne'er wed women if you be not she.
Peace so, I bar confusion, because I must make conclusion of these most strange events. Here's 8 that must take hands to join in Hymen's bands, if truth holds true contents. You and you no cross shall part. You and you are heart and heart. You to his love must accord, or have a woman to your lord. You and you are sure together as the winter to foul weather. Also, what can we sing? Feed yourselves in questioning, that reason wonder may diminish how thus we meet and these things finish.
Oh, my dear niece, welcome thou art to me, even daughter, welcome in no less degree.
I will not keep my word, now thou art mine. Thy faith, my fancy to be left combined.
myself at large, a potent dukedom. First, let us do those ends that here were well begun and well begot. And after every of this happy number that enjoyed shrewd days and nights with us, shall share the good of our returned fortune, according to the measure of their states. Meantime, let us forget this new-fallen dignity and fall into our rustic revelry. Play, music, and you, brides and bridegrooms all, with measure heaped in joy to the measure's fall.
Sir, by your patience, if I heard you rightly, the Duke had put on a religious life and thrown into neglect the Papist court?
He had.
To him alive. Out of these convertites, there is much to be heard and learned. You, to your former honor I bequeath. Your patience and your virtue well deserves it. You, to a love that your true faith doth merit. You, to your land and love and great allies. You, to a long and well-deserved bed. And you, to wrangling for thy long voyage is but for 2 months eventually. So, to your pleasures, I am for other but dancing measures.
Stay, Shakrese, stay.
To see no pastime, but you'll have all states know at your abandoned cave.
Proceed, proceed, we will begin these rites, as we do trust they'll end in true delights. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, was lover, is fast, with a hay and a hoe and a hay nine through the green cornfields did pass. In the springtime, the only spring time, the birds are singing and the evening things say the Lord will come to spring.
Tis not the fashion to see the lady epilogue, but 'tis no more handsome than to see the lord the prologue. If it be true that good wine is no good bush, well, then 'tis true that good plays need no epilogues. But to good wine is used to bushes, and good plays prove better with the help of a good epilogue. What case am I in then, that with neither good epilogue nor can insinuate on your behalf a good play? I'm not furnished like a beggar, therefore to beg will not become me. My way is to conjure you, then. I'll begin with the women. I charge you, all women, learn the love which you bear men, to like as much of this play as please you. And I charge you, men, for the love which you bear to women as you tell by your simpering, not one who hates them. And between women and you in the play, they please. If I were a woman, I would kiss as many of you that had beards that please me, complexions that liked me, and breaths that defy me not. And I'm sure that as many of you have beautiful sweet cheeks, flesh as will. When I curtsy, bid me farewell.